If you never went to camp, the whole thing can sound like a foreign language. Gagable, CIT, color war. Ever nod along when another parent uses these terms, pretending you know what they're talking about? You're not alone. By the end of this video, you'll sound like a parent who grew up singing camp songs around the fire. I'm Joy Louveau, mom of two and the founder of Camp Genie, the first platform where you can find, filter, and book summer camps all in one place. This is Camp 101, your crash course for parents who didn't grow up going to camp but want their kids to. So, let's decode this whole world together. When people say camp, they can mean a lot of different things. So let's start with day camps. They're usually local, run by teachers, schools, or enrichment programs. And they follow a school-like rhythm. Drop off in the morning, pick up in the afternoon. Sound familiar? Yeah, kind of like the school year, just with more sunscreen and less homework. Then there are specialty camps. These focus on one thing: soccer, coding, art, robotics, theater, and it can be day or overnight. If your child's obsessed with one activity, this is their happy place. You'll also see mini camps. They're short, maybe a week or two, often run by local farms, art studios, or rec centers. Think of them as your schedule gap fillers. Ever stare at a calendar with one awkward week between vacations? That's what these are for. And then the traditional camps, the classics: swimming, arts and crafts, ropes courses, drama, sports, archery, the whole deal. Those are the big community-driven programs, often family-run for generations. Some are day, others sleepaway. But they all have that nostalgic summer magic parents dream for their kids. Which brings us to sleepaway camps, the full adventure. Kids live on site in cabins or tents. They eat together, they sing around campfires, they eat s'mores. They make friends they'll talk about for years. Remember the first time you stayed up way too late at a sleepover? Well, imagine that, but organized, safe, and with bug spray. If some of these terms are new, let's do a quick vocab check. So the camp director runs the entire show. Pod principal, pod general manager. Then you've got the counselors. They are college-age staff who lead groups and activities. You also have CITs. These are counselors in training. The teen helpers learning the ropes. You might also hear about travel camps. These are day programs with field trips or short overnights. Sessions just means how long your child attends, usually 1 to 8 weeks. And color war? Well, picture hundreds of kids split into teams, chanting, racing, swimming, laughing. It's a little chaotic, but it's every camper's favorite week. Now let's talk about costs, because this one catches every parent off guard. Most day camps run about $45 to $120 per day. That's roughly $250 to $600 a week. In the tri-state area, those big, all-inclusive day camps with pools and horseback riding can run up to $1,000 per week. For the whole summer, it's about $8,000 to $10,000. Sleepaway camps? Usually double. So think about $850 to $1,600 a week. And the full summer programs can reach $18,000 or more. Shocked? You're not the first. Just remember to budget for extras like transportation, gear, trips, sometimes uniforms. Now, how do you know when your child is ready? Most day camps start around age 4 or 5, when kids can handle full-day routines, while sleepaway usually begins at 7 or 8 for a short 1-week stay. But really, readiness isn't about age. It's about independence. So ask yourself, can your child handle a night away from home? Can they keep track of their stuff and follow directions in a group? If you're nodding yes, they're probably ready. When you start choosing camps, keep 4 questions in mind. Number 1, location. How far are you willing to drive or have them bus each day? Second, the schedule. Do you need before or after care? Third, budget. What feels reasonable for your family? And 4, activities. Does your child crave variety or laser focus on one thing? From there, trust your gut. If you visit and the camp director seems warm, organized, and communicative, that's gold. And remember, it is not about finding the best camp in the state. It's about finding the one that fits your family's needs. Timing matters too. Most camp open registration the previous summer. Early bird discounts wrap up by February, and by April, the best spots are gone. So yes, mark it on your winter calendar. Camp season starts long before sunscreen season. And that's your crash course. What camps are, how they work, what they cost, and when to plan ahead. You don't need childhood camp nostalgia to give your children a memorable and incredible summer. If this helped you feel more confident, please give a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have more questions you'd like me to cover. Don't forget to subscribe because next week we'll dive into why more parents who never went to camp themselves are choosing it for their children. I'm Joy Luvo. Thanks for watching. Camp Genie, summer sorted, wish granted.